Hi everyone, I've been asked to do a flip through of my art journal prompts journal so far, but I've decided to go right back to January 2016 because I think some of you will find this interesting and you'll be able to see how much my art has grown since I first started. In the beginning, I've said this before, I found it really difficult and that was why I joined the group. I didn't find it particularly easy to put my take on some of the prompts, but you'll see that from about week 9, I think it is, week 8, week 9, something's finally clicked and my pages just become much more consistent. This is week 1, so that was choose one word, and I like the colours that I've chosen here. Week 2, I've got a blank page there. So this is week 2 silhouette, and I really like this page. I chose not to add a quote or a word, which is something that I would, if I was doing it again, that's all I'd change on that one. I really like that page. Week 4 was friends. Quite like this, but something with the colour of the background and the birds isn't quite right, but we're heading in the right direction. Then I went back to week 3. Week 3 was travel, and I had an idea. I drew the globe in the background, and then I used a stencil over the top, probably because it had Paris on it, and then I'd got a Paris stamp as well that I used, but the postage stamp doesn't really go with it, and I think it would look a whole lot better if I put something else there rather than that postage stamp. Week 6 was buttons, and I made the hot air balloon out of washi tape and then added buttons for my flowers. Week 5, I've gone back to week 5 then, mine aren't in order in the beginning. Week 5 prompt was paint, and I decided to do more of an abstract page this time, and I just love the colours that I used for that. It feels really nice as well. Week 7 was obviously a complete and utter flop for me because I hated it so much that I ended up gessoing straight over the top, and I never went back to it. I made a big mistake with my word love, didn't like that, and then just ended up going over the top of the whole thing with gesso. Blank page there. Week 8 was discover. And there are elements of this that I really like. I love the colours that I've used, but it's just missing something. That needs something else. And then I think things finally clicked. Week 9 was silly face, and I just love what I did with this. I can't draw faces. In fact, I have been practising and I'm getting slightly better. Not brave enough to show you yet though. But I used a dendritic print and I cut a heart shape out of that, and that formed my face. Then I punched circles out of more dendritic prints, and that's how I made her hair, and I really like that page. Week 11 was relax. I used jelly prints in the background in various strips, and then just added words of the things I like to do to relax. Week 12 was dragonfly. Very pink, isn't it? But I quite like the way that page flows. Week 13, favourite quote. I really like this page. I made this using watercolour pens. Embrace imperfection. It's a sign that you're not afraid to try new things. And I think, you know, I'm just trying to find my style as I go on here. Week 14, dream. I really like this page. I used one of the gorgeous stamps here, and I just really like that. It flows really nicely. I'm pleased with that one. Week 15, flowers, and I decided to do a doodle flower. So that's that one. Week 16, rain. I used distress paints for this one, and I really like the way that I did the rain. When life gives you rainy days, wear cute boots and jump in the puddles. I just think this is really cute. Like the polka dots on the boots. Week 18, listen. So I decided to do an owl for that one. I've obviously spilt something on it as well. Listen wisely. Whoops daisy, that one's fallen off. This one gave me a bit of trouble. I got the prompt wrong. I had it in my head that it was leather and lace, and it wasn't. It was just lace. But I'd been creating tags. These are clothing tags, and so this has got the leather and the lace on it, and I was trying to incorporate this into my page, but the two just didn't go together, so I think I ended up doing a double page spread. But I just love the colours that I use there, and I love the tag. Week 26, so I've had a bit of a gap then. I think I was getting Alex ready for university, and so time was I didn't have much time on my hands, but learn to appreciate what you have before time makes you appreciate what you had. And I really like this page. I love the clocks in the background, and just love the way that the flowers look as well. So I'm quite happy with that one. Week 32, so another bit of a gap. Stencils. I just love using stencils. Do what you love what you do. So I enjoyed doing that one. I think I did 2 stencil pages. Yes, I did. So always take the scenic route. That was another stencil page. Week 36, Carnival. I really like the way that this one came together. Yeah, I like that. Week 40, this was when Deb was moving house, and she'd asked me if I'd take over the prompts for a while. So I did Simplicity, and the flowers were just cutouts from pieces of wallpaper. Love that bumblebee stamp. Week 41, Change. I used jelly prints to cut out some leaf shapes. If we don't change, then we won't grow. Like that page. Week 42, Sing. This is one of my favourites. The bird and the butterflies were from wallpaper samples. And then the other bits and pieces were just scraps that I had lying around on my desk. So that was the edge off a book, and the blanks from Punched Flowers, but I just really like that. Week 43, Play. This is another one of my favourite pages. These were the butterfly embellishments that I created using watercolour pens and watercolour paints, and then splattering with a Posca paint pen. Play is our brain's favourite way of learning. Don't think about it, just have fun. I really like that. Week 44, Autumn. So again, another whimsical fun page. I think I used Dilution Sprays to create that one. I hate spiders, but he's quite cute, isn't he? Week 45, Balloons, and I'd got this bubble type paper that this was just mop-up paper from the edge, and then I cut out some balloon shapes, and I think I'd used chalk pastels for the balloons. So I like that one. Life is like a balloon. You'll never know how far you can rise if you never let yourself go. Then I have to start a new journal. There we go. Same size journal, just one of the scrapbooking journals from Hobbycraft. I think they're £5. Sometimes they have them on offer for £2.50. This was week 46, which was steampunk. This was another prompt that was set by Deb. This terrified me. Steampunk was completely out of my comfort zone, but I loved the way that this page came together in the end. I'd raided the house for various metal embellishments. That was my steampunk page. Back to me again. Week 47, Napkins. I love this. I just love the colours in this page. So the flamingos were from a napkin. The background, I think, was just paper scraps and book pages. Like that one. Week 48, Feather. So the feather and the bird were from wallpaper samples again, and I just think that's really simple but just really pretty. I love that page. Week 49, Companion. My inspiration for this one came from a Christmas card, and I recreated it with chalk pastels, and I just love that. I think that's really cute, and then I'd sealed it with clear gesso. Week 50, Winter. This penguin here was from a napkin, and these 2 penguins from a little stamp, but I really like that page as well. That feels really wintry, doesn't it, because of the colours that I used. Week 51, not thrilled with this page, if I'm perfectly honest. I was getting ready for the run up to Christmas. I was starting to panic that there weren't enough hours in the day, and my creativity just seemed to go for a little break. So, you know, not one of my favourite pages, but it happens. And if you have one week where, you know, you're not particularly happy with a page, there's always the week after. Don't worry about it. We all have those days. And then the start of week, I didn't do week 52 because I'd broken up for Christmas. I'd got my mother-in-law staying, and so this is week 1 for 2017. Your word. So my word was aspire, and I just created this with various scraps that I had lying in my bin. I was still trying to get my mojo back. Week 2, Texture. I really like the way that this page turned out. I love the colours that I used, like the micro beads that I used around my words. That's pretty. Week 3, Music. Really pleased with this page. This was the treble clef that I created using a hot glue gun, and music score, really old music score in the background. I really like that page. It's interesting going back over your pages actually. Week 4, Life Is. This was using a couple of pages from Daphne's diary, and then I'd added pencil shavings and all kinds of things for texture, like that one, quite whimsical. Week 5, take 2, 2 colours for me, black and white, and inspired by the beautiful butterfly that Maggie May had sent me for the embellishment challenge. Really like that page, and of course I've got the flower from Angie Beaumont and the little bead flowers from Mika. Week 6, Believe, again using flower embellishments from the challenge. I really like that page. The background was a mop-up tissue from Weenie, but I just love the colours in that. Week 7, Fill Your Heart. I really like the pastel colours in this one here, and again the hearts were from embellishments that I'd received from the challenge. I've really enjoyed using the embellishments that you've sent me. Week 8, Spread Your Wings, again using an embellishment from the challenge. This one was from Know It, and flowers from various sources, actually Marsha and Jer, I think. Material, week 9 material. I really like this page. I just love the feel of the fabric, so I was really happy with that one. Fabric, of course, in the background. Then I did another fabric page just to show another way that we could use fabric in a perhaps more simple way. Love the colours in that one. And then of course we're up to date. Week 10, magic, using the lovely toadstools that Maria Clegg sent me. So there we go. That's my art journal prompts so far. So if you like any of the pages that I've created, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me know what you think of the progress that I've made since I first started back in January. Anyway, take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.